In this video, we'll learn how to make data tables and sketch graphs from equations. In our first example, we're going to have y is equal to 1/5 x minus 2. It's important to remember that y is our dependent variable. This 1/5 here is our slope, or m. X is our independent variable. And -2 or -2 is going to be our y-intercept. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a quick sketch of a t-chart, put x on one side and y on the other. Remember back to previous videos where we talked about how the multiplication and division identity properties. If I take any number divided by itself or times its reciprocal, it equals 1. So I'm going to choose -5, 0, and 5 as my x values. Why? Because -5 times 1/5 cancels out our 5s and leaves me with 1. Well, -1 in this case. And -1 minus 2 is -3. If I put in 0 for x, I'm left with just -2. If I put in 5, I have -1. Sketching a graph is even easier. I'm going to find -2. I'm going to go up 1 and over 5. That's my first data point. Here's my second data point. And I'm able to sketch that quickly because I know the slope. Up 1 over 5. Up 1 over 5. Or down 1, back 5. Down 1, back 5. That's really all it takes when we are looking at linear equations. Let's look at another example. This time around we have 3x. So I'm going to sketch a quick table. Because I don't have any fractions, I don't have any y-intercept that's given to us, I'm going to pick -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so this is -9. 3 times 2 is 6, so this would be -6. -1 would be -3. 0, 3, 6, and 9. Quick sketch of the graph. I'm going to start at 0, 0. I'm going to go over 1, or sorry, up 3 and over 1. Down 3, back 1. And there we go. But what does this look like if we have decimals? That's what example 3 is going to look at. We know that at 0 it's -0.5. If I put in 1 for x, I have 1.5 minus 0.5, which leaves me with 1. If I put in 2, 1.5 times 2 is 3, minus 0.5, it's 2.5. If I put in negative 1, it would be negative 2. If I put in negative 2, it would be negative 3.5. Sketch another quick graph. I'm going to go up half and then 1. Or up 1. Sorry, I'm misspeaking. I'm just going to plot exactly what we have here. Like I have 1, 1. I have 2 and 2.5. Negative 1, negative 2, and negative 2, negative 3.5. Decimals are a little bit harder to work with. That's why I really recommend starting with the data table first and then just plotting the points that you have. But I have 4 practice problems for you. I want you to pause this video and take some time to create a data table and or a graph for each of these equations. And here are your solutions.